Following their midweek win, the Terriers hosted Loyola, looking to extend their home winning streak. BU struck first as Anna Helferty pounced off a Greyhound clearance for her team-high 5th goal of the season. Looking for Churchill, now Helferty, the low shot, and the goal! The freshman strikes again. Her 5th of the season puts the Terriers up 1-0. Loyola nearly scored just before halftime, but couldn't convert the equalizer. In the second half, BU doubled their lead off a corner as McKenna Doyle scored her 2nd goal of the season. Puts it into the middle. Loose ball, and it trickles over the line. 12 minutes later, Doyle found herself all alone and put the game out of reach. It's the initial header, still loose, and the Terriers get another one.
Same issue again. No marking whatsoever in the center of the box.
3 Terriers around the ball, and it could have been Doyle's 2nd. The defense was locked in from then on as Amanda Fay and Emma Heil split the shutout in the 3-0 win. Alex Smith here with McKenna Doyle and Anna Helferty after the 3-0 win over Loyola, and you guys accounted for all 3 goals today. Talk to me about those corners really worked for you guys in the second half.
Yeah, this week we kind of changed up our corners. We all took on different roles, and I think everyone stepped up to play their part and put away some in the back of the net.
And you guys really struggled to score sometimes despite really outshooting a lot of teams throughout the year. Now, late in October, things are really clicking together. What's changed since the beginning of the season?
I think we're trying to take each game day by day, and with each opponent we know that it's more serious and every game counts, so we're just trying to do the little things right to put things away.
And Anna, the last one for you, a fellow freshman, McKenna Kennedy, stepping into the back line today. Really the first major action for her, and she didn't miss a step. Just talk to me about how she stepped up for you guys.
Yeah, I think she did awesome today. She's been working really hard in practice, and I think it showed all of her work throughout the season. She did great.
All right, 2 games on the road coming up. Good luck, guys. Thanks for the time. Alex Smith here with head coach Nancy Feldman after the 3-0 win over Loyola. And coach, it was a solid first half performance, but really from the first minute of the second half, your team just took over, chances within 30 seconds of restarting the game. What changed there in the second half?
Well, I thought we were a little reactive in the first half, and that was one of the comments I made at halftime. That's why I did some early subbing in the first half. I just didn't feel like we were owning the game as much as we should have. Listen, I respect every team in our conference, but when I feel as though we're not playing on that edge offensively and defensively, and it's just a little too comfortable, then the game, and when it's a rainy day and you're letting balls be played into your half of the field, what I think unnecessarily, you're just asking for trouble. And I just thought we needed to up our intensity. And I thought that's what changed. And when you up your intensity, you're moving a little bit faster and better and more dynamically. Your footwork is better, and you're more in attack mode. And we needed to be in attack mode, and I thought that's what we saw in the second half.
And coach, your defense has been extremely dominant recently, just a goal over the last 8 games now. But today, a freshman, a new face in the middle of the defense, McKenna Kennedy, stepped up and was huge. Just talk to me about her role out there today.
Well, she got playing time early this season. I mean, we have 2 starting center backs that are both seniors, so she wasn't going to get a boatload of time this year in that position. But one of them is not healthy right now. So the good news is that early in the season, she had gotten some reps in games in Louisville and Cincinnati and BC. So, and that's sometimes what you do early in the season. While you're trying to win soccer games, you're trying to see what your players that you have on your team can do, and to give them much needed experience so that when and if they have to step in, it's not the first time and on October 14th that they've seen game time. So she's a competitor. She's got a very good technical base. She's athletic. And she's, she did a great job today. I mean, and she's not, she looks more certain than probably she feels on the inside, but getting this one under her belt is certainly going to pay dividends moving forward if we need to continue to use her until Olivia gets back.
And finally, Coach, 2 big road games coming up before the home finale against Colgate. What's the mindset as you head for 2 games next week?
Well, it really is just about taking them one at a time, and we now have 4 wins in the conference. We're getting close to getting a spot in the tournament. We certainly haven't yet done it, and that's the first thing we need to do is get enough points to get in the tournament. And those coveted first 2 seeds get by. So You know, you got it. We've already given up a couple of points against Navy and not getting a win at Lehigh. So, you know, we have to go in with the attitude that we're just trying to position ourselves for the conference tournament as high up the standings as we can to put ourselves in the best position to do what we want to do, which is win a championship. But it's you know, it's got to be just one game at a time, because the 3 points against Army is right now the 3 that we have an opportunity to take.
All right, Coach. A great win. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.